We all are discussing a very subtle topic, meditation. First day, as we have seen, we have three instruments for us to express ourselves in this world. And then we have distinctly understood what are the different functions of these three instruments and how one can make them more efficient. Fine. The second day we have understood that how intellect is important in this path of knowledge. Because unless and until we make it sharp so that it can correctly take a right decision. So it is a process. It is a process. Then the third day we have seen how our mind gets caught up in different superimpositions. What are the superimpositions? So we have seen everywhere when it says good or bad, when it says I like it or dislike it, then we have seen how in reality the object does not have anything called as good and bad. It is our own imagination which we superimposed on the objects as well as people. And there we have to be very subtle in our understanding, because this requires the subtlety. Gross and subtle. These are the two very important points for a seeker to understand. What is gross? Where a mind is caught up in objects. Totally caught up in objects. And only moving in objects alone. It does not rise above at all. So this is extremely gross mind. After objects, there are experiences. Now the second level of mind is, a mind is caught up in experiences. It craves for that experience. Think. Simple example. Somebody says, do you know, there is a very beautiful restaurant, and that restaurant, this food item is very good. What? You know, that restaurant, the same item tastes so good, better than this. This person has tasted both. Why? Only for experience. See? Experience. I want to go there. For what? No, I want that experience. See? Is this clear? Mind is caught up in it. It's searching for that experience. Somebody says, you go there and then you will see, my God, you will be on top of the world. And then the mind gets caught up. I want to feel and go in top of the world. Oh, what is top of the world? Tell me. It's just a term. It's just a term. It has no meaning at all. But at that moment, that mind doesn't understand. And we all were in there. When we were in college, my God, all foolishness. Yes or no? Yes. Yeah, it was. So that is a point where you have to understand, my God, if this knowledge come to anyone in an early stage of life, what beautiful the life can be. That one has to be very clear about. So this knowledge should be gained as early as possible. Okay, so this is the second level of mind. Then the third level of mind, where it grows above the experiences. How? It knows the nature of experience. Now I am using this word called as nature. Nature means swabhava in Sanskrit. Nature means swabhava. Example, in our north it's called as tasir. It's the right word. Okay. So the nature of sun is heat and light. It's a nature. Dekhna? Nature. What does it mean? It does not change. It remains as it is. When you say sun, light and heat. Yes or no? Have you ever seen sun cold and sun dark? No. So hope my point is clear. What is nature? Nature is that which is permanently staying with that thing. Whatever is a thing, that thing. Okay. What is the nature of an experience? Yeah, it is called as in Vedanta anitya. Now this word of Vedanta is beautiful. Anitya means it is not there. It is there, but it does not have its own independent existence. I am giving you a pause. It depends on what? On your sense organ and the sense object. Yes or no? I'm giving again a gap, pause. It depends on sense object and sense organ. Example. Morning, sometimes you say, my God, my dear honey, you have prepared such a nice tea. Next day you says, oh honey, your tea is funny. What happened now? Tea is tea. But your experience is different. Why? Because your honey's mind is different now. See? So it depends. All depends. Now think which object and which sense organ remains same. There is no object without the change, and there is no sense organ without the change. Bolo ji?
Yes.
Now, how can you have a same experience? And mind says, I want that alone. How will you get that alone? Never possible. Then it keeps craving for that. See how foolish the mind is. Without the knowledge. Yes or no? So this is called as growing above the experiences. Is this clear to everyone? Yes or no?
Yes.
Now this requires a special sort of efforts and training. As I said, you have understood, but you haven't gone there and you are not practicing in life until you really experience the experiences and still has no effect. Then you are gone about. So there is called as intellectual knowledge, which is called as paroksha gyan. Paroksha gyan means it is an information, that's all. What is meant by aparoksha? It is a wisdom. Hope two words are clear. What is wisdom and what is information? Information is superficial. Wisdom is your own. It is one with you and never to go away from you. That's the wisdom. So, this point is clear now. Mind, how it is caught up in different levels. So, we have to understand that where is my mind? And there from we have to push it up with a right understanding. Clear? Next point now. It is very important to understand where is my deep identification. This is a subtle point. Deep identification. Example, there is something where if you press, you get disturbed. And no one knows it except you. What is that point? If you just press it, somebody, you get disturbed. Sometimes you may not show, but you feel it, yes. This is called as identification. Example, mother and father identified with their children. So somebody presses the child, mother and father, tack. You know, my son, my daughter. And somebody, if criticizes the son or the daughter, then what happens, my God? This identification. Did it tell to you that person? No. But I am so identified as if it is said to me. Is this clear? Now you have to find out. I just give an example. That where is this point of identification where I get disturbed? If there is one identification, you cannot go to the state of meditation. Hope now you know what is called as practice of meditation and what is state of meditation. We have already discussed. So, growing above all identification, it will take its own time by understanding the reality of it. By understanding reality of it. Next important point. We are playing different roles in life. Like, so a same person is mother or father. Same person is son or daughter. The same person is a friend and same person is so on. How many roles are you playing? So as the situation changes, the role changes. Clear? So now same person is father and son. Ask the question, who actually you are, father or son? Daughter or wife? Who you are? You cannot be both at a time, no? Then you are a dual entity. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. So let us understand. My God, I am playing roles. Playing a role. Who is playing a role? Hand is playing a role?
Mind.
Mind.
Only mind.
Yeah, let's see. Who is playing role? Mind is playing different roles through body. Please note it. It is through body it is playing different roles. But the center point is that mind, where these roles are located. Got it? Now, please understand, just for clarity, an animal is there. It also plays a role for some time. I'm giving you pause. Like a dog. Take an example. Mother, oh yes, 6 months and over. Yes or no?
Yes.
The same mother says, go away. Hey, I don't want you now. Yes or no?
Yes.
How is it possible? Because it's temporary. And therefore, it just goes away. Please note it. Okay. Little, again, delicate point I'm touching. Please take it in a right way. Husband and wife doesn't get along. Says tata bye bye. Now, this person is not husband, that person is not wife. Why? Divorced. So what does mean your husband and what is your does mean your wife? That's what I said, I'm touching a very delicate subject. You have superimposed. I am a wife and I am a husband, that's all. Yes or no?
Yes. Yes.
There is nothing called as wife and there is nothing called as husband. You see, divorce होने के बाद क्या हो रहा है? So, we have to superimpose certain things for harmony, but understand their superimposition. Like, the same person is wife and same person is sister. See? Now, your role with your husband is different and your role with your brother is different. Aye? Person is same. Yes, I have superimposed for harmony. That's all. Is there any reality? Are you a stamped sister? Are you a stamped wife? Why is it required? Oh my God, understand how much I am attached to my roles. Yes or no?
Yes.
Is a point which I brought it. How much? My God. My husband is gone. Oh, my wife is gone. Bolo ji.
Yes.
And sometimes this person actually breaks down. My God, so much. दुनिया में हम आए हैं तो जीना ही पड़ेगा. This much absolute. Hey, what are you doing? Doesn't understand. Now, these all things are important to make your mind stable. Because mind gets disturbed because of wrong notions, and these are all wrong notions. Those who are too touchy, they just cannot digest this. It's a fact, and that's why they cannot walk on path of knowledge. It's a fact. Those who are too touchy about everything. One person was there in our Vedanta course. After 6 months, once the Upanishad was going on, he got up in the middle of the class. What are you telling? Always, always, Brahma, Brahma. Krishna ka to naam hi nahi lete. I'm going now. And he left. Namaskar. This is called as touchy. उसने एक पकड़ के रखा और उसको समझ में नहीं आ रहा है कि क्या हो रहा है, कौन से स्टैंड पॉइंट से क्या बोला जा रहा है. Is this clear?
Yes.
So this requires a sharp intellect. This is to understand कौन से स्टैंड पॉइंट से क्या बोला जा रहा है and क्यों, why it is so. So now imagine your mind is not attached to gross point. Your mind is not attached to any experience. Your mind is not attached to any role. Who can disturb your mind? Bolo ji. Who has that, capacity to disturb your mind?
I myself. Mind alone.
Arey, you are about that everything. So how your mind will get disturbed? You are gone above the object. So object cannot disturb your mind. Yes or no?
Yes.
You are gone above the experiences. So any experience cannot disturb your mind. You are gone about the roles you play. No role can disturb your mind. Now, बोलो स्वामी जी ऐसे थोड़ी जिया जाता है. Point is clear?
Yes.
That's why this Vedanta is, people says, Ram Ram, दूर ही रहो. होता नहीं. Because grossness of the mind. They just can't take it this. So therefore, the very foundation of it should be very much strong. Then only the path of knowledge can be taken up. So when the mind is not moving now, right? Then comes an intellect into the picture. Now see, you have crossed the mind. Please note. Yes or no?
Yes.
At least intellectually. You have crossed the mind. Okay. In Vedanta it's called as transcending your own mind. When you grow above it and nothing can touch it, that you have transcended. You have gone above. You have gone beyond. Okay. Now the intellect. So, one has to understand, so intellect is a seat of discrimination. Okay. So once it understands a logic, it remains quiet. If it does not understand, then it brings question thousands. This is the intellect. Okay. So you have to understand now. First and foremost, logic is required now. When you see a childhood, I give a pause. The childhood is gone and you have become young person. there is a change happening. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. You have noticed it. Yes or no? Yes. Now that young person has grown as an adult. You have registered the change. Yes or no? Yes. Now the same adult person one day turns to a senior citizen. One day, by mistake, I said old person. One said, who is old person you're talking about? See the identification. I'm not old. You don't say old. Then I have understood. I have to say senior citizen. Okay. So identification is so much about simple things. Senior citizen. This person has become a senior citizen. Change. Have you registered or not? Yes or no? Yes. Now, a very important point. When you register the change, should it be not different than the change? अब बोलो नहीं, थोड़ा सोचो उसके, बहुत important point है. If you are registering the change, can you be the change? Oh my God, I am registering the change. That means I am different than the change. That's the point. Otherwise, I can't register. Is this clear?
Yes.
सच में?
Yes.
आगे बोल रहे नहीं, ठीक है, तो थोड़ा टाइम लगेगा आपको. अभी मैं और दूसरा उदाहरण देता हूँ. दूसरा उदाहरण. See, if I sit in this room and one by one you come and go, and I am 24 hours here, then I know who has come and who is gone. Yes or no?
Yes.
Now, you are also coming and going, and I am also coming and going from this room. Ever I will be able to understand and register everyone?
No.
Why?
Because you have not experienced.
Because I am also changing and you are also changing. Who will register the change? Yes or no?
Yes.
So therefore, to register the change, there should be a changeless entity. Is this clear?
Yes.
There should be a changeless entity. Is this changeless entity having any role?
No.
There is no role to this changeless entity. The role is only a superimposition of mind. And I am seeing the mind, I am not the mind. Let anything happen to the role, what makes a difference? So, this changelessness, understand, is my nature. Nature I have explained you, which remains forever same without any change. Therefore, one whose practice with knowledge is complete automatically reaches to the state of meditation. Is this point clear? Example. Now, when you want to sleep, it's now 10 o'clock or whatever time you sleep. What do? If you are working on computer, or laptop. Save it, put it off. Tut, gone. Okay? Gone. If you are watching a TV, which you should not, okay, put it off. Switch off. Gone. If you are reading, hey, close it. Gone to the bookshelf. If you are talking over the phone, again, which you don't at that time, switch it off. Gone. Light up. Gone. Now, everything you want to give up. Yes or no? Having given up everything, what do you do for sleep?
Close your eyes.
Aja, aja. Aja, aja. Bas. Can do anything else? That means lie down, do nothing. What will happen? How? Explain. Is there any explanation? Explanation is this much, that you have given up everything and you are just be now. Is this clear? This is meditation. Just to be. Hope I am clear. Can I teach you?
Yes.
I can share you what it is. You have to reach there. This is a process called as practice of meditation. How much time it will take? No one knows. It depends on how you are ready to sleep. Yes. How much you are ready to sleep? There are people who don't sleep. Why? 3 o'clock. They are not ready. Then feeling sleepy, but not sleeping. There are people. Similarly, mind says, my God, give me a break. You're not ready at all. On and on. On and on. Yes. This is how it is. So, slowly lift your mind, because unless and until you cross the mind and give a right rational analysis to intellect, both cannot stop. Intellect should convince, now sleep is my goal. Dekho. If it doesn't understand sleep is my goal, who can make him sleep? Bolo. No one. Similarly, if the goal of your life is not supreme, who can make you meditate? It remains concentration then, and then whole world is making fool of people telling about concentration. That's the point. Meditation on music. Meditation on the colors. Meditation on the light. different lights, colors. क्या चल रहा है भैया? बोलो जी, समझ में आ गया?
I heard of beer yoga in New York.
So this is
Beer yoga.
enough to understand how people have wrong notions about everything and they use anything. Therefore, only one source of knowledge, and that is scripture, nothing else. If your experience is matching to the description of the scripture, you are there, khatam. So this all what we have heard is all combination of Bhagavad Gita and Upanishad. Fine? So the first step is plug your ears and reach to that where you very clearly can hear your own heartbeats. First. Second is stop concentration. 1, 2, 3 to 30. Leave it if you have gone there. Again start. Because sometimes by fluke the mind go there. But to command, you should have a mastery over it. So first, mastery over it. The mind always understand and goes there. It will take some time. Then leave both the stages. Then to reach to the mind, and as yesterday it is described, do not label any thought. Don't label. Just be the witness of everything. Just be. Now, as we have understood, after that, if you are steady there and your mind you have crossed, how we have crossed, we all know now. Then you reach to the intellect. Then intellect knows, oh, I have to give up everything. Why? I have to sleep. So the meditation, in other words, is called as wakeful sleep. What is the other word? Wakeful sleep. In sleep, your body is quiet, mind is quiet, intellect is quiet, but you are not aware. Here, only you are aware, but still your body, mind and intellect has no role to play. That's the point underlying. It's not playing any role. Is this clear? Let us try. We have explained everything. Now slowly you have to try it. So keep your plugs here. Then put off the lights behind. Here I can put it off. And slowly insert one first. And then give a gentle press. Let it get occupied. The whole space gets occupied. And then you leave the one. Then you take up the second one. Press, 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 press. Then slowly but quickly insert. Amma, इधर आओ, टच होगा, इधर आ जाओ. यहाँ कोई जगह है, ये. Shanti. 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 Remove one plug from your ear slowly, very slowly, no jerk at all. Just let it be on your shoulder. Just observe your mind and see the level of tranquility, how it is. You can remove the second one slowly, very slowly, without any jerk. Let it be on your shoulder. With the mind listening to the extra sound, observe what happens. Bring your hand in Namaskar position. In gratitude, bow down at the feet of Almighty Lord. Thank Him for this knowledge and beautiful time. Let us pray for everyone. Let all be healthy. Let all experience the peace in life. Let us rub our hands together. Put them on your both eyes and give a gentle massage to your eyes. Again bring them back in the Namaskar position. Please repeat after me. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah.
Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah.
Sarve Santu Niramayah.
Sarve Santu Niramayah.
Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu.
Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu.
Ma Kaschid Dukkha Bhag Bhavet.
Ma Kaschid Dukkha Bhag Bhavet.
Asato Ma Sadgamaya.
Asato Ma Sadgamaya.
Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya.
Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya.
Mrityorma Mritangamaya.
Mrityorma Mritangamaya.
Om Purnamada.
Om Purnamada.
Purnamidam.
Purnamidam.
Purnat. Purnamudachyate.
Purnamudachyate.
Purnasya.
Purnasya.
Purnamadaya.
Purnamadaya.
Purnameva.
Purnameva.
Avashishya. avashishyate.
avashishyate.
Om Shanti.
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 Shanti. Hari Om.
Hari Om.
Shri Gurubhyo Namah. Hari Om. Thank you for being with us. We thank to the Lord as well as Pujya Gurudev for their grace and blessings for the completion of our morning sessions. Hari Om. Thank you all.